If you're seeing this, you're probably on my LinkedIn or one of my Facebook groups or my Facebook page. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to start doing this thing like called the showcase. That's my cat scratching at a box just as I'm trying to talk. Capone.
Of course.
Of course, right? That's how it goes. But I wanted to showcase because of what I do and because of the different groups I'm a member of, I meet some really cool and interesting people. So I thought I kind of don't want to just like keep it to myself. So I want to showcase some of the people that I meet that I think you need to know. So I met Melissa through the Polka Dot Powerhouse Connection Company, and she spoke at our chapter in Milwaukee. And Melissa, you're part of which chapter are
The,
you part of again?
the Lewis, Delaware chapter.
That's right. So what's really great about Polka Dot is, you can visit each other like virtually or in person. There's chapters all over the U.S. and internationally now. I hear we're opening up a chapter in Australia.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it is, yeah, it's launching sometime soon.
Yeah, cool. So do you want to just give everyone a little introduction of who you are and what you do?
Yeah, so thank you so much for having me here, Wendy.
Yeah.
I loved connecting with you last week, so this is so fun to get to be here with you again today. But I am in Lewis, Delaware, so I am married for almost 20 years. I have three boys, a 30-year-old stepson, a 17, and a 14-year-old. So me and all my boys. It's me and my female cat, which I had to shut my door, or else she would be in here jumping on my lap. So I
That's
totally
funny.
get your cat scratching right now. And I have worn like lots of different hats like throughout my life. I'm in this kind of transition period right now. My husband and I recently just sold our restaurant in September that we had for 10 years. And I was managing director of our local chapter. So I'm in this like fun, like reinventing myself again, like stage. But I've always been like the last 3 years, I've really been about the mom. So I started a podcast called The Reawakened Mom. I did a passion project where I interviewed moms in 2019. One whole month, I interviewed 27 moms just to share stories so that they didn't feel alone. And I'm really into this empowering moms right now to really come back to themselves and to know who they are and to really live in their passions and their dreams. And that's really where I'm kind of heading in this 2024 is just like really seeing where that's going to go and seeing how many moms I can impact and help along the way.
That's really great. And with moms especially, have you seen like kind of a shift since the pandemic of how moms handle their day-to-day lives and what's going on in the world these days and with kids with the remote learning now? Have you seen like a big shift in what you do and how you're helping moms now?
Yeah, I think, with the pandemic too, I think, we were all forced to slow down. So I know for me, like I was go, go, go all the time, like traveling, doing all the things. My kids were in travel sports a lot. So, we were always on the go. So there really wasn't as much time to sit and reflect for moms. And even if you wish, like, oh my gosh, I wish I was home more, then you were really forced to be doing that. So I think it just gave us more time to reflect on things that were really important to us and if we wanted to go back to the lifestyle, like the go, go, go lifestyle that maybe we had before all of that happened and kind of where we were during and where we are after. So I do feel like, there was kind of that intuition in us, whether we wanted it or not, where it was forced upon us to be like, wait a second, like, is this really like, am I living my best life right now? Is this even what I want to be doing? Maybe it was their job. Maybe they did leave their job because they had to work from home or they had to teach their kids. So many moms, and I used to be a school teacher, so I understand, but we aren't natural teachers. That's why teachers are paid to do what they are paid to do because it is very challenging, especially if you're at home. So I do feel like, with that and everything, moms really had more time to think like, what is really important to me? And that's kind of where this whole like new year finds you. Everything kind of came from that of being like, is this really what you want? Do you even know yourself? Because I know so many moms kind of stepped into that time and were like, I don't even know what to do now. Like, I don't even know who I am. Right.
Right.
Because so many times like we're so used to saying like that maybe the things that our kids like or our spouse likes or you don't even have anything for yourself, you don't even have any hobbies because your day is so jammed packed, your nights are so jammed packed that you might not have anything for yourself. So it's really coming back to yourself and what that means for you so that you can live that best life that you want moving forward.
So do you have some programs or tools or things that you can help women when they're in that spot where they're kind of stuck like what do I want to do? Like, who the
Yeah.
heck am I? So, what kind of things do you do that you can kind of help women find that their joy and find what they're passionate about?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. So I have my podcast, which I love for women to listen to. It is geared towards moms and really it's all about sharing, mom's journey. So it's called the Reawakened Mom Podcast. You can find it on Apple, Spotify, anywhere you want to listen to podcasts. But that's like a free resource. So you can really go there and you can listen to myself. I'll do, episodes by myself, or I'll have amazing other mamas and women come on and share their journeys and inspiration and stories. And hopefully you'll resonate with those. Coming up actually in January, I'm launching a New Year Find You. I used to be in the health and wellness world, and we always talked about New Year, New You, right? And for a while, that resonated with me. And then all of a sudden, I started getting this visceral feeling, and maybe it was before the pandemic, maybe it was during, I don't know. But, I started thinking, like, wait a second, like, I don't need a new me. Like, I don't even know who I am right now. So this New Year Find You is all about rediscovering yourself. So what it's going to be is these 5 steps that I actually threw a bonus sixth step in there.
Oh, nice.
I
Okay.
know. Yeah, I have a master class next week, and when I was writing it out, I was like, okay, I'm throwing a bonus 6 step in there, but I don't want to change the name. But it's something I think will really help. But really, it's about us remembering who we are, because so often, we can cheerlead for everybody else, and we can, do everything for everyone else, but sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for the things that we actually have done, because we
Yeah.
are amazing beings, and we're like, oh no, 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 we don't want someone to say, oh, look at you, congratulations. It's, we want to like push that away. So it's really remembering those things, remembering who we are, remembering things that you used to love to do. We're doing that. And then we're going to release old stories, because so many times, like, those things have kind of been caught up in those old stories, the old programmings of things, how you should do it, or what you should be doing,
Mm.
or maybe what your parents did. So we're going to release, and then we're going to reflect and receive and do all these amazing things. But really, that's really the gist of it, is really remembering who we are, releasing, and then rewriting what we want in the future, so that we can live that life in full alignment. Because I think a lot of the time, especially my age, I'm 46, you went to college, you got a degree, you had that degree, you worked until you retired. That was kind of the mentality. I know now it's changing, but I think so many people that are in the same kind of age bracket as me, that was kind of where you were. And then you feel stuck if you're in that position and you don't want to be. And then I'm here to show you, like, you really don't have to be. I've shifted and changed so many times, and I'm still okay.
And it's interesting what you said about rewriting our stories and kind of going back and what are those old stories we were taught, like you said, there was a path you were supposed to take. And especially, and I'm 48, so our generation, especially, I mean, entering the workforce, you were just to go to work, put in your time, don't complain, don't bring your work home, right? Even though we
Yeah.
did. I just feel like it's such a, what's the word? Kind of a relief to know that there's someone out there like you who's helping us see a different path for what our lives can be, because the generations above us or in front of us had such a different mindset around what life should look like. And that's
Hmm.
not it was ingrained in us for so long, it's hard to shift that. So the fact that you're helping women shift those old stories and create new ones and write new stories, I think that's just beautiful.
Oh, thank you. And I've done that so many times. And, I like to call them like pivotal moments where
Yeah.
for myself, I went against the grain. So I shared briefly, I used to be a school teacher. And so I did that for 5 years. And then when I was pregnant with my 17-year-old, there was just this knowing inside of me that I wanted to stay at home and be at home. And I had no idea where that came from. I hadn't seen that anywhere growing up. And I found a way. I had never heard of network marketing. I did network marketing, and I was able to be at home for 7.5 years. I left my comfortable teaching career where I had a master's degree, a pension. And so people thought I was crazy, but it was the best thing, that I ever did. And I just, I say I bet on myself. And so many times I know it's hard, but we don't bet on ourselves that we will find a way. And so I just want to give women, hope and encouragement about that, because you don't have to stay stuck in that cycle, and it's not easy for sure. But there is a way that you can do that, and it starts with like kind of going within. So I mean, I can share these tips with you and these steps, but again, like I am no guru. Like I always love to say that. Like we come sometimes go to things and it's like, this is how you have to do it, and this is what you have to do. But it's like this is your own self-discovery. Like I'm just there to be your guide and walk you through what's worked for me. And hopefully it will help you really impact yourself and find that power within you. Really, that's my goal.
That's awesome. So how can people find more information on this? Is there a link I can send them to that we can put in the comments maybe so people can figure out or find how to get to the new year, find you?
Yeah,
Um,
do I have access to be able to do a link, or do you have that, or I can
I
send it to
do.
you later?
Otherwise, we have a private chat. If you see on the bottom of the screen, you can send it there. I can copy it and put it into the main chat.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
what I'll do is I'll send you the link for the New Year Find You.
Perfect.
I'll send you that so that you'll have that. And then, like I said, I do have, so next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. So on the 12th, I am hosting, I'm doing a master class because what good is doing, something like this, the New Year Find You, if I can't share with even more people. So I'm hosting a
Right.
free master class, and it's the 5 steps to finding you. And I'm pretty much going to go through the framework that we're going to do in that New Year Find You, and just give it all away.
Love it.
But just kind of dive into that a little bit more. So I'll share the link if anyone wants to join. It's free. It'll be about an hour, and there will be a recording too. So I'll share that as
Perfect.
well.
That's awesome. I love that you're nurturing everybody in that way where, here's kind of a taste of everything that you can get. And I know Melissa, she doesn't hold back. So I have no doubt they're going to get a ton out of this. So sign up if you're available for that time and it's free. You
Yeah,
know, I love
awesome.
that. No, this
Yeah,
is
thank you.
awesome. Yeah, no, it's just such a great thing. You do probably a lot of connections like I do. And it's so neat when you meet certain people and you're just like, "Oh man, I wish more people I just want to shout their name out and say you need to connect with this person because
Yeah,
here's all the reasons why." So I'm like, "You know what?
yeah,
Moving forward, I'm going to start just doing that. Even if it's
yeah.
like quick 10-15 minutes, I can showcase somebody and share what you have to offer." So I
Hmm.
hope whoever's watching, please go visit the New Year Find You or attend Melissa's free masterclass. I
Yeah.
guarantee you're going to get some big value out of that.
Yeah. And find me on social media, like find me, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. So I love to share on there and just talk
Yeah.
and be goofy and all the things too, and just show real life as much as possible.
Well, what I'll do is when I'll go back after we wrap up, I'll go back and tag your name so they can just click on your name and find you on social media.
Awesome.
Right now, we're streaming on Facebook in a couple places, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So wherever you're watching from, you'll be able to find Melissa so you can follow her and connect with her.
Awesome. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Wendy.
Yeah. Thank you. This was fun. I won't keep you. Like I said, we're going to keep these nice and short just to get to introduce you to my audience. And excuse me, I just got to get over this darn cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for agreeing to come on and to share what you're doing. And yeah, I hope people reach out and connect with you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Wendy. Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you. Bye, everyone.